Before he became the second Sikh Guru, Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji was known as Bhai Lehna. He was born in 1504 in Sarai Naga, near Muktsar, in Punjab. His father, Ferru Mal, was a respected trader, known for his generosity and gentle nature. Their home welcomed people in need. The poor were helped, guests were treated with kindness, faith was part of everyday life. Ferru Mal was devoted to Durga Mata, and every year he traveled to her temple. As a child, Bhai Lehna grew up surrounded by prayer, music, and devotion. But even then, there was something different about him. He was sincere, thoughtful, quietly searching. He did not yet know that his path would one day lead him to Guru Nanak and change Sikh history forever. As Bhai Lehna grew older, life changed suddenly for his family. He received a strong education, studying Persian, Sanskrit, and mathematics. At 16, he married and began a new chapter of life near Sankar, close to Tarn Taran and Amritsar. But unrest soon reached the region. Historical accounts describe raids connected with the forces of Babur, including Mughal and Baloch militia. Like many families, Bhai Lehna and his relatives had to leave their ancestral village. They eventually settled in Khadur Sahib, beside the Beas River. Imagine beginning again after losing the place your family had called home. Yet this difficult move placed Bhai Lehna in the very village where he would hear words that awakened his soul. In Khadur Sahib, Bhai Lehna continued the religious tradition of his family. He became deeply devoted to Durga Mata. After his father passed away, he even led a jatha, a group of pilgrims, on the yearly journey to Jwalamukhi Temple. From the outside, his life looked complete. He had faith, he had responsibility, he had respect in his community, but inside, something was missing. He felt that he had not yet found the deepest truth. He longed for a peace that rituals alone had not given him. That longing matters. Sometimes the most important spiritual journeys begin not when someone has no faith, but when someone has faith, yet still asks, is there something more? For Bhai Lehna, the answer would come from a voice beside a village pond. One morning in Khadur Sahib, Bhai Lehna went to bathe at the village pond. Then he heard something he had never heard before, a hymn. The words were peaceful. The melody was unlike anything he knew. He followed the sound and found Bhai Joda, a Sikh of Guru Nanak, singing sacred verses. The hymn was from Asa Divar, a collection of hymns filled with spiritual wisdom and hope. As Bhai Lehna listened, something changed within him. He had sung many devotional songs before, but these words brought him a different kind of peace. Deep, still, and alive. He asked Bhai Joda, where did you learn these hymns? And with that one question, the path to Guru Nanak opened before him. Bhai Joda told Bhai Lehna that the hymns had been composed by Guru Nanak. He explained that Guru Nanak lived in Kartarpur, where people gathered to remember the one creator, work honestly, and share with one another. There, no one was considered high or low by caste. Everyone worked together, everyone ate together. The Guru taught people to remember the divine Nam, the name of God, and to live with humility, truth, and service. For Bhai Lehna, these teachings were not just beautiful ideas. They answered the question he had carried inside for years. Could faith bring peace? Could people truly live as equals? Could a person find the one without fear, ritual, or division? He knew he had to meet Guru Nanak. That year, Bhai Lehna faced a difficult choice. He was supposed to lead his village pilgrims to Jwalamukhi Temple, but his heart was now pulled toward Kartarpur and Guru Nanak. His family and friends did not understand. They reminded him that their family had always followed the same tradition. They believed he should stay with the pilgrimage group, but Bhai Lehna could not forget the hymns he had heard. At night, he lay awake thinking about the Guru's message. Finally, he made his decision. Quietly, while the others slept, he mounted his horse and left for Kartarpur. He did not know what would happen next, but he knew that when the heart recognizes truth, it cannot remain still forever. As Bhai Lehna approached Kartarpur, he felt overwhelmed with joy. At last, he was close to the Guru, whose hymns had transformed his heart. Along the road, he met an elderly man, tall, strong, cheerful, and calm. Bhai Lehna asked him, "Can you show me the home of Guru Nanak?" The old man smiled and said, "Come with me. I am going that way." Then he took the reins of Bhai Lehna's horse and began leading him forward. Bhai Lehna remained in the saddle, lost in thought. His heart raced with excitement. He imagined what it would be like to stand before the Guru. He did not yet realize that the humble stranger walking beside him was about to reveal a lesson he would never forget. The old man led Bhai Lehna to a peaceful home in Kartarpur. There was a wide courtyard, shade from pipal trees, a well, animals, and carefully tended fields. Everything felt simple, calm, and full of service. The old man handed back the reins and said, "This is the home of Guru Nanak. Go to the door and ask to see him." Bhai Lehna thanked him warmly, calling him Babaji. But when he turned back, the old man had disappeared. Inside the courtyard, Bhai Lehna prepared himself carefully. He carried gifts and a garland. He wanted to show respect before receiving darshan, the blessed sight of the Guru. Soon, the door opened, and the moment he had waited for was finally here. Bhai Lehna entered the home and saw Guru Nanak sitting before him. Then his heart stopped. The Guru was the same old man who had led his horse to Kartarpur. Overcome with emotion, Bhai Lehna rushed forward, laid down his gifts, and placed his forehead at the Guru's feet. He cried, "You are Guru Nanak. Forgive me. I did not recognize you. I stayed on my horse while you walked and led me here." But Guru Nanak answered with warmth, "No forgiveness is needed. I simply led you to where you belong." This was the lesson. True spiritual greatness does not demand to be served. It serves. And in that moment, Bhai Lehna saw humility in its highest form. Before meeting Guru Nanak, Bhai Lehna had met many religious figures. He had seen sadhus, fakirs, yogis, swamis, and pundits. He had heard scholars discuss the Vedas and witnessed people display spiritual powers. But none of it had given him the peace he had been seeking. At Guru Nanak's home, he found something different. No pride, no performance, no distance between teacher and seeker, only humility, kindness, work, prayer, and service. For Bhai Lehna, this was not merely a meeting with a holy man, it was the discovery of a way of life. A life where the highest spiritual truth is not about appearing great. It is about becoming humble enough to serve others. Bhai Lehna stayed with Guru Nanak for several days. He listened to the Guru's hymns, he learned to meditate on the divine Nam, and he experienced a peace he had never known before. Then Guru Nanak gave him an instruction. Return to Qadr Sahib, fulfill your responsibilities, recite the hymns, remember God every day, return when you are ready. So Bhai Lehna went home. The next morning, before sunrise, he removed the bells from around his ankles, the bells he had worn for his former religious practices, and buried them in his courtyard. This was not an act of anger. It was a quiet sign of transformation. The man who had left for Kartarpur was not the same man who returned. After meeting Guru Nanak, Bhai Lehna no longer felt drawn toward his old pilgrimage. When his fellow travelers returned and asked him to lead them again, he respectfully declined. He told them that he had found the truth he had searched for his whole life. He had found his true spiritual home. Bhai Lehna devoted himself to the path of Sikhi, a path of humility, remembrance, honest work, and service. He returned to Kartarpur and gave himself fully to serving Guru Nanak. One day, this same devoted seeker would become Guru Angad, the second Sikh Guru. But his story begins with a search, a hymn by a pond, a humble stranger on a road, and one heart brave enough to follow the truth when it called.